Hello. How's it going? Hopefully this is all working. I had a hard time setting it up this morning. Okay. When I hear that wind blowing, it makes me want to pull out a slingshot and look around for balloons carrying presents. All right, let's see if this audio all works. Can you guys hear that okay? And my vocals over top of it? My voice is a little quiet. Let me see. Is this, is that better? Is that louder? Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3. Talking over the track. Let me know. Louder? Good. Okay, sweet. Thanks, guys. All right, so I've been working on this track for a while for the album called The Motivation. And I think I'm gonna call it. I just need to do a mix, and then I'll get it off to my buddy Rob, who will touch it up for me, make sure everything sounds good. Hey, Atomic Pyro. Oh, I've been all right. How you been? Just been working on this album stuff. We're in phase 3 here in Canada, so we're doing all right. It's opening back up. All right, let's have a listen to the whole track, front to back, I guess. Okay, I'll keep the mastering off, but you can hear the starting point. It's kind of the same as, it's mostly the same as the version on the Patreon, but I redid the vocals and touched up the drums a bit and redid the bass. So, a few things different. Here we go. Yes, that's what I got. That's without any mastering or anything. Sounds a bit better with when it's maxed out. Okay. All right. Your problem is you don't see how that could be improved. Well, like any song that I work on, I'm trying to ignore that I'm kind of unhappy with it. This has been a real struggle of a song. I've probably had did three or probably 5 different full versions of it, and then this final one I've just been kind of obsessing over. And I was really trying to focus on getting the rhythm down. So there's not much in the way of reverb or anything or mixing stuff added to anything. So we'll see. I don't know when the album's out. When it's done, I guess. I was hoping it would be out by now, but you know, my usual bullshit of taking too long. But it's coming along. Trying to learn Fruity Loops Studio. Yeah, I used to use that way back. I think when it was just called Fruity Loops and wasn't Fruity Loops Studio. Thanks, Diafix. All right. So the way I usually do this stuff, we'll mute the vocals. I usually start with the rhythm track, bass and drums. I usually like to get the bass and drums going good, and then I'll put the vocals over it, and then try to fill in everything else. I might put the acoustic guitar in. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so let's mute all this stuff. Yeah, it takes what it takes, but you know, sometimes you can work a song to death and kind of slowly ruin it and crush the life out of it. I'm pretty sure this one's better than the previous versions, or at least I like it more. I don't know. I'm trying to get into a headspace where it doesn't really matter too much if there's no right or wrong, really. Oh, shit. That was loud. Thanks for the follow, Rodney Lives. Maybe I can turn that off. Mute event sounds. Sweet. But yeah. My philosophy now is that I just want it to be something that I am proud enough of that I can go out and promote. Oh, you made an error when my voice was quiet? Okay, well let me know. Let me know if I should adjust the relative levels. And I will do that. Okay. Okay, first let's turn off. I have this fade in here, but yeah, these are actually they're actually not acoustic drums. They're programmed. You can see them down here. I did them in Superior Drummer. Here's all the MIDI, all that stuff. But I have an acoustic drum kit behind me, and I've been learning to play everything. So I've been really, basically, I would program it shitty and then go play it, and then try to translate my performance. So, did I turn anything back on there? Okay. All right. So yeah, it's all witchcraft. Okay, so let's listen to these drums here. Okay, these. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm sort of going for a realistic sound for this album. Not on all the tracks, but okay. Do I have any compression on this? Okay, so I've got one of these guys. Let's make sure all the low is rolled off of that. How does this sound? Finding these kicks to be a little difficult to work with. All right. Yeah, how's everybody doing today? What have you guys been up to? Basically doing this because it kind of forces me to focus. And having people in the chat room makes it less lonely. So thank you for being here and helping me out. You've been doing weird. What do you mean by that, Rodney? All right, I'm going to add a reverb. I think I've already got one here, but let's start over. Just weird. Okay. What do we want for our... Let's try a plate. Hey, Jean Clacho. Yeah, Sludge Life. That was fun. I played that on stream. I think you were there for that. Okay, let's try adding... You dig the bass line in this song. Thanks. It was really hard to do. I actually did about 4 months of drum lessons during the shutdown. And then I found I was able to play bass better afterwards. So that was good. Whatever I put out, you'll love it. Oh, that's sweet. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. But, you know, I don't want to let people down. I'm excited to get past this record, though, and then I can, feels like I haven't done a record in 8 years or something, so I think I'm putting a lot of pressure on it. But I'm kind of excited to get past it, and then I can maybe be a bit more of a free spirit about what I release. Out of It is on your top 10 albums. And because of you, I got to know Reaper and started recording my own songs. Hey, that's awesome. I love hearing that. It's really cool to hear that people maybe started recording because of me. I don't know, that's too big. Maybe I want just an ambience. Oh, I like that. Let's compress this also. Just make sure it doesn't jump out too much. Yeah, you don't want to disappoint people, but also, I mean, I like a lot of these songs, and it's hard to, and like I've played some of them with the band, and they've been around for a long time, and I don't want to. I like a lot of them. You don't want to fuck them up, and you don't get to do them again, really. Anyway, it's fine. Just gotta move on into the future. But it's easy to procrastinate or, obsess over tiny details nobody's gonna give a shit about. But maybe it makes a difference to be a perfectionist. Maybe even though they won't notice the tiny things you work on, maybe it adds up to a better whole. Yeah, I'd like to do more of a live record after this. I think people's responses are a bit random, like when they tell you how they feel it's like a random sample of a population. It's always possible you're just hearing the wrong people at a given time. That's definitely true. And, my stuff got pretty popular for a while. 10 years ago or something was when I was probably when I felt the most popular online. And it was hard dealing with the amount of feedback I would get. I started off just posting songs online and nobody really listened to them, and then I would post unfinished stuff and people would have strong opinions. And you tend to listen to the negative stuff hits you more. So people would hear an early version of a song, and then I would work on it some more, and then they'd be like, "Oh man, why'd you fuck up that song?" I'm sure lots of other people said nice things, but focused on the negative stuff. But since then, I've read and listened to a lot of interviews with really popular performers and people, and it seems like not all of them, but many of them have the same kind of thing. Like, a lot of people don't, a lot of actors don't watch their own movies or read their own press. And you just try not to think about it. Often when people compliment you, there will be kind of an insult in there that you can take into it. I mean, it's all good, but if you're hard on yourself, it can be a little difficult. It can be hard to accept the changes when people get used to listening to it one way in their car for long enough, but I always appreciate the improvements you try to put in the music. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean, even me, I like the earliest version of a lot of songs. They call it demoitis, where you get used to even a flawed version of the song because it's what you like. I feel like most mainstream artists listen to demand too much and then start to just put out the same sounding music instead of what they want to put out. Yeah, it's definitely a concern. I mean, those people have different challenges as well. If you've got, I'm just myself, so I don't have a label or anybody. It's really just all up to me, and I don't have a producer or anything. So, okay, let's get these claps going here. Seems like it'd be relaxing though to have a producer telling you what the fuck to do or what the right thing. There's this computer game I made that I adore, and not a lot of people have told me good things about it, but I love it as it is and can't bring myself to fix it. I don't know what I could do to fix it, kind of. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess with games, at least you could probably get people to play it and give feedback and stuff, I find with songs it's weirder. I mean, people either like it or they don't. Hope you got some people that do support and enjoy your stuff, and I hope that helps you enjoy doing what you do. It definitely does. Doing this, the Patreon and streaming more and that sort of stuff it's been great. As I said, I got a little freaked out with being online probably 8 or 9 years ago, and this has been super pleasant. But I also think I don't worry about it quite as much. No, I like the talking. Feel free to talk to me. It's lonely without the talking. All right, let's look at this bass. I think we could probably use some compression on this. I've been liking this Purple Audio MC77. Let's see what that does. I wonder if I have a better take of this. All right, so here's here's an example of maybe worrying about the details too much. So I was listening to this bass track, and I've already made some edits on it. So I did this track 25 times. You can see here, I recorded it. So I heard that part, and and it should go like dun, dun, ba boom boom, and so now I'm switching the take, and that to me sounds quite a bit better. So here's before, and then it's just a stronger note there. But now I gotta go change. Okay, where did I do that? Okay, so now let's not loop here. Yeah, I mean, you might not hear it in the mix. Okay. So let's... Let's duplicate that again. I wonder, I should probably group this. Yeah, definitely. And then the other thing that I didn't, you know, when I was making my first records, I, you know, if you couldn't, I wouldn't have fixed something like that. I mean, I didn't have the skill to, but, oh, God damn it. Okay, grouping was a bad idea. But, you know, if you couldn't hear it in the mix, then you know, who cares? But then I started releasing all the stems, so the individual audio files to remixers and stuff. And then people would hear them on their own. Wait, was that the right thing? Yeah, okay. So all those little flaws that I thought were hidden were... okay, that's just the same thing. Then people could hear the individual tracks. So all my shitty playing and stuff was audible. I mean, not that it really matters. But if I'm here and I can fix it, then why not fix it, you know? Okay, so let's... Hey, go to sleep. The shitty playing is part of the charm. Yeah, I mean, like I'm still not that good. All right, so let's listen to the chorus now. Okay, let's... there's anything that I've learned by listening to other people or learning about how to make different stuff, is that half the skill is knowing how to hide the ugly stuff. That's definitely true. I mean, if you look at any film, the stuff that gets left on the cutting room floor, or stand-up comedians, they hone their act and then try to they start with hours of material and then hone it down to 45 minutes or so. Editing's the big thing, and it's also the thing that I think one of the problems with, people who, I won't say aren't successful, but if you're not able to edit your own work, and if you think everything that you do is great, then it's probably not going to be that good. You can definitely go too far in the other direction, but in video games too, I mean, if you look at any post-mortem of a video game, how many terrible ideas they had, or how many times they had to redo things. Okay, I think that's sounding pretty good. Oh, right, I was going to widen these. Let's try widening these claps. Should we go higher than 100%? Let's see what that... I think it sounded better at 100. I don't think it makes much of a difference once I go higher like that. Let me save a new version of this again. So that's with it off. That's with it on. Yeah, I think I like that much better. I think there's a huge storm outside. Hope I don't lose power or something. Okay. So I don't know. I mean, I didn't do a lot to add some reverb. Yeah, I have a power supply here, so I wouldn't lose anything, but I would lose internet. Okay, well, the acoustic guitar is part of the rhythm too, so let's do that before we move on to the vocals. See what we can do there. When I work on things like this, I fill up a folder with alternate versions. Yeah, I mean, I have so many. It's ridiculous, the number of if I search my computer for just the word motivation, it's there's, I don't know, probably at least 60 or 70 different copies of the project. Oh, I can't wait to be done. Going to be released. Okay. Let's add that reverb. Let's Let's do full pan to the right. Okay, we're gonna roll off. Pretty much every track I roll off, other than the bass and the kick, I roll off to about 100 hertz, just because that area gets really muddy, and most tracks don't have anything interesting going on down there, so you want to leave space for your bass instruments, like your kick and your actual bass guitar or synth. Maybe I'll give it a little boost. I wonder if I have any better. Oops. So you can hear that's like a little truncated there, kind of that first note. You don't hear the string. Again, such a tiny detail that, and I'm sure I'm also missing like a million other small things like that. Let's listen to that from the top. Oh, thanks. Go to sleep. That's really awesome. Yeah, I was kind of nervous about doing this type of stuff on stream, but it's kind of fun. Okay. I like showing people how crazy I can be. It's also the sort of thing I like doing this kind of work for other people. It's a lot easier when I don't have to hear my own performance and playing and stuff. Do you make your own art for the album covers as well? I'm an illustrator and would love to do some work for your next album if you want. No, I don't. I don't do the art. I'd like to, but I'm not too good at the visual stuff. But yeah, feel free to shoot me a message and send me a portfolio or something. That's something I have to get to real soon. I have a few ideas, and I've got a friend who helps me out with a bunch of art. Okay, let's add a little bit of compression here. Compression's just to even it out a little bit, so it makes the loud parts a little quieter and the quiet parts a little louder. I don't want to be too noticeable, but Yeah, Twitter DM's good. Or you can email me at bradsucks@gmail. Okay, that's sounding all right. Oh, thanks. Glad you're digging it. There's one other element. What was it? Was it this? Wait, what's this? Oh, this is the arpeggio. Okay. All right. Well, let's see here. All right, I'm just going to do this stuff. I'm going to avoid working my vocals just yet. Because it's the worst. Working on your own fucking voice. See here, this is what I use for my guitar amp stuff. Or maybe I was using the old one. So you can see here what I did was, this was the original little guitar riff that I was using in the version before. When I redid this track, I sped it up by a couple BPM. So now it's time stretched. You can see here the rate. And then I re-recorded that little riff. But I think I played it a lot gentler than the original one. And I wound up liking the original one better. Yeah, that's what I did. So I think I'm going to stick with this one. I guess I could re-record it, but I mean, it sounds fine. So I'm going to just toss this one, even though, look at this. If you want to see how much time I fucking wasted. I recorded that riff 25 times. Wait. 29 times I recorded that riff. And then I did not use it because it sounded worse. So, you know, probably if I had a producer or I was working in a studio or something where I was paying money, I wouldn't have dicked around that much. But live and learn. Let's try some reverb on it. I do find that's a hard thing when I try to recreate, you know, a part that I did earlier. It's hard to match the intensity you played it with, or how loud or how soft. And you can kind of kill the vibe of the song if it doesn't sound as aggressive or something. Again, possibly makes no difference, would have been fine either way. Okay. Now I can't remember. I also redid this part. So do I have a way of keeping track of my guitar settings, tone / pickup, etc., or do I just do the whole track in one go and don't have to care? I mean, I try to do them all at once a lot of the time, but it's mostly I don't care. I mean, I have presets for my, like in Guitar Rig here. So right now I've got these 5-star. So these are the ones that I've been working on. So they're kind of go-tos. I like this Fender Twin reverb. This is actually, it's that thing. So it's really just an amp. It's nothing special. And then some of these other ones have different effects and shit on them. But as for pickup, I usually try and record, one with the neck, one with the body, or the bridge. Okay. Okay, so what do I like better here? Do I like this one? The old one that's been time stretched? Or the new one? Yeah, no worries. I think I play this old one better. Down, 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 down. I don't know. I think I like it better. Yeah, I think the old take wins. Oh, what's this noise here? Oh, weird. Huh. That's strange. Okay. Let's take the low end off. Could always add this other one in for thickening or something if I need that. All right. Well, let's settle on that for now. Okay, so we've got a couple lead guitar things here. All right, so let's have a look and listen to those. This one on the right has a lot of pickup noise. Let's gate that. So we'll add a gate so that we can only hear it. Does that sound okay? So you can hear it gets rid of the pickup hum. Let's make sure it doesn't screw up. There's this little string noise here too. Should probably get rid of that. Does it happen again? I think that's it. Okay. Oh, what do we have here on the? Looks like I already compressed some of this stuff. Okay, so that sounded pretty good. Let's listen to it in the chorus. Chorus is here. All right, I think that sounded pretty good. And then got this big octave guy here. Let's obsess over this part for a second. Okay, let's go back and turn off these. Something timing wise seems a little off here. Hey Tony, how's it going? Yeah, I think that's a little early. Yeah, you can see on the other takes. like you can see the grid here on this one. The note just starts earlier than, you can see how I was trying to play it on the other 8 takes. So I think these are all pretty. Yeah, I like that better. And now let's copy it over to the other places. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks for stopping by. How's your copyright claim stuff going? Okay, so now let's work on the actual sound of this. I'm just gonna put us onto a third version of this. All right. Let's listen to the sound and see. I wonder if I should gate this. Sound kind of, the tone kind of resonates even when you're not playing. Doesn't completely shut off there, but I can always, once I render everything down, I can go and edit that if I still care, which likely I'll forget. I think I'll just leave it as it is. And worry about that later. Okay, so the actual tone. Oh, it's great. I hope that works out for you. Wow, that's really noisy. You know what? I think I'm gonna render this down now. Let's do it. Let's commit to it. Okay, so how do I do that? Maybe if I freeze. And then how do I Oh, right, I should have just used this. We want to render tracks to stereo stem tracks and mute originals. Man, listen to all that garbage. Okay, so let's listen to this. Definitely all that shit before. All this stuff can go. Maybe let's just lower this down. That sounded pretty good. So let's just overwrite these. Oh, I didn't check the ending stuff. Damn it. Hey, Mighty Leecho, how you doing? I'm doing all right. Just mixing this track here. Okay, let's listen to the end. I should have checked this before I rendered it, but... That sounded all right to me. So let's cut some of this garbage here. Okay, so I think that... Okay. I mean, that sounded not bad for the... Okay, so then we've got our psychedelic bridge here. Where's that coming from? Shouldn't be able to hear that. Hey Lane, how you doing? How is that getting? We've got, oh, don't be moving the. Okay, acoustic guitar. Is there something in the acoustic guitar track? Oh, there is. I didn't realize I re-recorded this part. Ooh, a little sloppy there. Okay, let's just mute that for now. And listen to these original ones. I think I decided to stay with the original tracks. Oh, get the echo on here. I don't sound enthused about mixing. I mean, it's all right. It's going okay. You should see me when I'm not on stream. I'm fucking miserable sometimes. It's all right. You know, you just wish it was better, but you know, we're getting there. We're getting through it together. I find with the streaming, it forces me to sit here and deal with it. Will you get credit for helping me mix the song? I mean, in my heart, there will be so much thanks. I might mark this and put a better drum roll in there at some point. Or maybe a slide or something. Okay, and then that bit happens again at the end, so let's... All right, so I think that's sounding okay. All right, let's do the worst part now. Let's mix my vocals. Ugh. Oh yeah, it's good enough for a video game. Sweet. Okay, maybe I will. Let's delete this just to clean it up. I'm going to delete this original octave riff thing because I can always go back to my previous project. Okay, we're using all these other tracks. Are these being used? No. Okay, just the Vox on this one. Let's hide this guy. Okay. Let's mute all of our guitars except for our bass. Okay. Vocals. What do we got? I was waiting for some kind of sign, some kind of indication I was wasting my time. All right, these are the lead verse box. I was waiting for some kind of. I'm saying to myself, oh, the future is bright. Let's put some reverb on them to begin with. Oh, perfect. Saying to myself, oh, the future is bright. I confronted everything that I was faced with. Saying to myself, oh, the future is bright. I confronted everything that I was faced with. And so I have these doubled. I'm trying to be courageous and not double them all the time because, you know, I'm trying to just sing better, but. I was waiting for some kind of sign, some kind of indication I was wasting my time. I got myself up out the basement. I faked it long enough to say I made it. I was patient, I put up a fight. I kept saying to myself, oh, the future is bright. I confronted everything that I was faced with and put it off another day. I was waiting for some kind of sign, some kind of indication I was wasting my time. I got myself up out the basement. I faked it long. I don't know, I think it sounds better doubled. I was waiting. I'm also going to add some saturation to it. Let's try Decapitator first. I was waiting for some kind of sign, some kind of indication I was wasting my time. I got myself up out the basement. I faked it long enough to say I made it. I was waiting for some kind of sign, some kind of indication I was wasting my time. I got myself up out the basement. I faked it long enough to say I made it. I was patient, I put up a fight. I kept saying to myself, oh, the future is bright. I confronted everything that I was faced with and put it off another day. I don't know why. In a sense. Yeah, you can't trust your opinion on your own voice, I find. It's tough. Wasting my time, I got myself up out the basement. waver when it reaches the high part.
Put it off another day. I don't know why I don't start, but I can't quite seem to open up the communication.
Okay, let's put that same stuff on the chorus. So we're just putting a compressor. So these are compressed, and then we're putting another compressor on the bus, and then some saturation, which is pretty subtle, but I find it adds a little bit of grit to the vocals.
I don't know why I don't start, but I can't quite seem to open up the communication. I wanna try so hard, but I can't find anything to give me the motivation. I took medication, went under the knife. I tried to straighten.
Okay, let's add some of these guitars back in. I mean the levels. There's a few things that I've been concerned about. Like there's this bit where I go,
I took medication.
I do that, and I want that to be really audible.
I took medication, went under the knife.
But it gets buried a little bit with the guitar, so I think I need to hear it with. All right, fuck it. Let's put these all back on.
I was waiting for some kind of sign, some kind of indication I was wasting my time. I got myself up out the basement. I faked it long enough to say I made it. I was patient, I put up a fight. I kept saying to myself, oh, the future is bright. I confronted everything that I was faced with and put it off another day. I don't know why I don't start, but I.
That's too much reverb.
I don't know why I don't start, but I can't quite seem to open up the communication. I wanna try so hard, but I can't find anything to give me the motivation.
Actually, that's funny because about the claustrophobic space, because the intro idea for the song and what I have on the Patreon demo is there's a fade in, but I start with like really high reverb and then slowly reduce the reverb, and then the song starts, which I have to do after this.
So hard, but I can't find anything to give me the motivation.
All right, let's see here. Let me make sure I'm rolling off the low end on these guys.
So hard, but I took medication, went.
All right, well, first of all, let's pick two takes that start at the same time.
I took.
Okay, so this one here is early.
I took.
All right, so maybe. It's not standing out too good. This might be. See, I'll have my buddy Rob Kosh go over this afterwards. So some of this stuff is more what he'll do is where I'll be like, hey, I want this to be more audible. How do we do that?
Took medication, went under the knife. I tried to straighten up. Took medication, went under the knife. I tried to straighten up. I even took your advice. Took medication.
Yeah, I mean, I'll leave it there for now. We'll see. I'll run it by Rob, and he'll probably have a fix for it. It's helpful to have somebody who has, who's totally objective on the song. Okay, so we got the.
I put up a fight. I kept saying to myself, oh, the future is bright. I confronted everything that.
The verses are sounding all right.
I don't know why I don't start, but I can't quite seem to open up the communication. I wanna try so hard, but I can't find anything to. I wanna try so hard, but I can't find anything to give me the motivation.
I hate hearing my own voice. It never sounds like it does from within my own head. Yeah, I mean, that's. It sucks. But I try to remind myself that there are people who can watch themselves on video and then edit it. And that seems even worse. You're talking and your stupid body's there too. Jesus.
Took medication, went under the knife. I tried.
All right, so then we've got this this sort of harmony octave thing here at the end.
Wasted. If I'm gonna throw it all away,
Sounds a little lame to me, but let's copy these things over. If we add some.
if I'm gonna throw it all away, I don't know.
Let's put the reverb on it.
Wasted. If I'm gonna throw it all away, I don't. Wasted. If I'm gonna throw it all away, I. Wasted. If I'm gonna throw it all away, I don't know.
That's sounding all right. Worst of all is reading your own writing because now you're seeing your thoughts like other people see them. Yeah, I when I was a teenager, I really wanted to write fiction. That was kind of my dream, was to be an author. And man, it was just terrible rereading. I could never get the hang of editing my words. I would just change them every time I would read them, and it was never satisfying to read my own stuff, At least sometimes with music, I can kind of like, I can go, oh, that wasn't too bad, or I forget making a song, so I can kind of appreciate it. I keep getting rudely reminded that my voice isn't as deep or nice as I would have thought or liked, but I just try to remember what a voice actor once said: nobody has your voice, so you can use that to your advantage. Hey, that's a good thing.
If I'm gonna throw it all away, I don't.
I mean, I think that works for your creative voice as well. People worry about not being original, but if you actually focus on the things that you really care about, then and the things that are unique to you, then you can't help but be original.
I don't know why I don't start, but I can't quite seem to open up the communication. Motivation.
Okay, let's check the ending here too before we go to the bridge and stuff. This is exactly why after a couple years of adding lyrics to my tracks, they still have to hide behind the shield of irony, or I instantly feel they're all corny or cliche. Yeah, man, that's the hardest thing. I feel like the music part of making music isn't too bad. I have tons of songs, but the words are the hardest, and it always has been. It just takes, because you gotta, especially if you have to sing them in public, they gotta come out of your stupid mouth. Yeah. Oh, that was cool.
I don't know why I don't start, but try so hard, but I can't find anything to give me the motivation.
Is that part sounding okay? All right. Okay, so let's look at. All right, this might be a tricky one. All right, so this is the trippy bridge part. Let's mute that. Let's mute the echo for
Long way just to leave. Long.
I find that this bit's getting a little lost. How I hit the highs and lows so close together. Yeah, it's the thing that I really like in songs. It's probably from like the Pixies and Nirvana.
Long. You've come a long way just to leave.
Maynard from Tool also was big. It's a big, quiet, loud dude.
Long way just to leave all of this behind. If you hold on too long, it only gets harder to decide. Before you're gone, why don't you try living your best life? You're only looking the other way, 'cause the future's still too bright. I don't know why.
Let's make sure we throw on. Where is that? I wonder if I should double that. I don't know.
Before you're gone, long way.
Let's put the echo back on.
Long If you hold on too long, it only gets harder to decide.
I don't think I like it dotted. Do we like triplets?
Way just to leave all of this behind. If you hold on too long, it only gets harder to decide.
I mean, the triplets sound all right. Let's go back to the regular. Let's see.
Way just to
Leave.
all of this behind. If you hold on too long,
Yeah, I think I like that probably the best. Maybe we can reduce some of this though.
Way just to leave all of this behind. If you hold on too long, it only gets harder to decide. Before you're gone, why don't you try living your best life?
Okay. Let's go for that. And then we have a... Yeah, I think I like when it's almost a call and response, when it's like... Too long, long way, leave. I was gonna put this in here because just to fill it up a little. I don't know. I'm not too confident about that part of my vocal thing. All right, let's... I guess I feel okay about that. Oh, thanks, Thickwid. If you could see my desk, it looks it's full of trash and garbage. There's just shit everywhere. But thankfully that's not on camera. Oh, thanks, Tony. I appreciate all the compliments. They will sustain me through the dark times. All right, let's. Now I have these doo-doo-doos that I thought I would just blend into the background. I didn't have these originally on all the previous ones, but I kind of wanted that little riff, the like, da-na-da-na-da-na-na-na. I wanted it to be kind of a sing-along thing. That's true. Yeah. I've got some LED lights around here. All right, let's see how that. Maybe I'll make him a little bit more distorted. All right, let's see what it sounds like in the mix. Interesting. Feel like there's something weird timing wise in there. Something's hitting early. Maybe it's the same as the guitar riff earlier. You've been writing songs sporadically for 30 years and periodically go through and throw them all away. Oh, you shouldn't throw them away. You gotta keep all that garbage. I actually recently went through and got all my old shitty voice memos and incomplete songs and put them in one place. And I've been doing this thing on my Patreon. There's an embarrassment tier now where I post once a month. I post something there that I'm ashamed of. Sound Blaster's Rhythmania. I don't think I ever used Rhythmania. I had a Sound Blaster though. Yeah, I think it's this that's early. Let's see, what do we got here? Yeah, I think that sounds a bit better actually. So let's overwrite these ones. Trying to remember what the other Sound Blaster software was. I remember there was Dr. Spaitso, Dr. Spaitso or something, who would talk to you. He was like a therapist or something. Hey, Fernando. How you doing? Okay, how am I gonna do this here? All right. Shit. I could use a therapeutic DAW also, but I think it was just like an Eliza type program where you would talk to it and then it would speak, which was novel in those days. that your computer could actually speak back to you. Hey, Walter. Hey, thanks a lot. Yeah, I've been working pretty hard lately. Okay, so here's the outro. Oh, this is getting embarrassing. Okay. Okay, I gotta replace this part also. Where did I learn music? Carnegie Hall. Haha. No, I learned it in my parents' basement. Can be tricky. All right. So we'll probably mess with the levels there once we render all this down. I'm also thinking I want some washy cymbals. So it'll go like, be like, something like that. Make it all magical sounding. All right, is that all of it? Okay, turn these down a touch. Actually, I wanted to see if this would sound better stereo. What if I pan one left and one hard right? All right, let's listen to this whole thing front to back. Oh wait, I wanted a reverby fade in. Okay, let's do that. For that, we're gonna use the fanciest reverb I have that I own, which is the UAD EMT 140 plate reverb. Okay, so how do we do this? Actually, maybe I should just put this on the master bus instead of making it ascend. Okay, so the 140. Turn ozone off, turn the effects. Okay, so here's. So that's a big ass reverb right there. Let's turn the. Yeah, I couldn't have the categories set to Reaper, and it's a video game. Yeah, in Streamlabs, I couldn't select nothing for the game, so I just picked Reaper and then thought it'd be funny. All right, so now, so this is what it'll sound like when we start, but then the reverb will drop off by here. So let's do that somehow. I did have it set to music production, or I have it tagged or something. I should look at that. God. I also had a whole bunch of spammers the other night on Twitch when I was playing video games. I have to set something up for that. I can change it from my stream manager in the browser on Twitch. Yeah, I know I can do it manually, but then I just want to load one thing, you know? Not have to go into Twitch after I start and dick around in there. Does it make much of a difference? Will people... I don't know. Am I screwing people up? Are there a whole bunch of Reaper video game fans showing up and being like, fuck this guy? Yeah, it was bots. A whole bunch of them. I have to set up the moderation thing, I guess. Okay, so last touch is mix. Show track envelope. Okay.
I was waiting.
Can you put audio software in Twitch as what you're playing or doing?
I was waiting.
All right, so let's put a point here, and then hopefully this should do it.
I was waiting for.
Kind of want the reverb to maybe take longer. I think we can change the shape. Slow start, fast end.
I was waiting for some kind of signs.
Okay. That's sounding pretty decent, I think. I wonder if I should do another one. A fade out there. Oh, I hadn't thought of that. Let's do that. See what that sounds like. Yeah, that's good, I think. In Streamlabs, you can set it to block links, or if that happens again, set chat to follower only. Oh yeah, follower only, I guess would be. Should be a music category. Let me just check that real quick. Chat settings. Oh, there's a whole bunch of chat settings in here. Show mod icons, show timestamp. Channel modes, emotes only chat, subscribers only chat, followers only chat, slow mode. Manage moderation settings. Oh, I see. Block hyperlinks. There we go. Fuck yeah. Party's over, spammers. Shit, how do I get back? Okay, never mind. Whatever. Music and performing arts category. Okay, I'll have to check that out. Thanks, man. Yeah, maybe I should just type music for the game. All right, let's listen to this thing front to back with my whole mix. And I'm gonna throw Ozone on it. So it's pretty much cheap mastering. So let's see here. All right. So it might be a little loud. All right. Let's have a listen to the whole damn thing. And then we'll get out of here.
I was waiting for some kind of sign, some kind of indication I was wasting my time. I got myself up out the basement. I faked it long enough to say I made it. I was patient, I put up a fight. I kept saying to myself, oh, the future is bright. I confronted everything that I was faced with and put it off another day. I don't know why I don't start, but I can't quite seem to open up the communication. I wanna try so hard, but I can't find anything to give me the motivation. Took medication, went under the knife. I tried to straighten up, I even took your advice. I honestly and humbly engaged in my slow and steady rehabilitation. I hesitated, what a surprise, and then I think it kinda took my eye off the prize. Spending all the time I should've wasted if I'm gonna throw it all away. I don't know why I don't start, but I can't quite seem to open up the communication. I wanna try so hard, but I can't find anything to give me the motivation. Come a long way just to leave all of this behind. If you hold on too long, it only gets harder to decide. Before you're gone, why don't you try living your best life? You're only looking the other way, 'cause the future's still too bright. I don't know why I don't start, but I can't quite seem to open up the communication. I wanna try so hard, but I can't find anything to give me the motivation.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I'm a little picky about a few things there. Like, I don't know if the ending's hitting as hard as it could, but I don't know. But I think I'm just gonna call it, and then I'll shoot it over to Rob, and then I'll complain about it to Rob, and hopefully he'll suggest something to make me happier. But we'll see. I really like the way to open up the communication plays. Ah, sweet. Is there a time frame for the next album, or are you doing singles? There's no time frame just yet. I have a bunch more songs to go. I'm definitely gonna do an album, but I'm gonna release a whole bunch of singles in advance of the album. So probably something like one a month for a little while once I get rolling on it. Let me just grab these links here. So yeah, thanks so much for hanging out. I got a lot more done than I would have normally. How do I... Oh, here we go. Just looking for my Discord link. So yeah, if you want to come hang in the Discord, or yeah, I've got a Patreon, all that good stuff. I'm going to post the links here in the chat. But I'm going to wrap up recording a few more songs, and then I'm going to come back and mix those on stream too. That's my plan anyways. So yeah. Thanks again for hanging. Here's the links and chatting and stuff. And I'll be back, I don't know, either tonight or tomorrow, streaming a video game. I'm playing A Hat in Time, which is quite fun, actually. All right. Well, I'm out of here. Thanks so much. And I'll talk to you guys later. Take it easy, dudes. How do I end the stream? Oh, this button right here. There we go.